Coming up in today's show, but we have to start, my goodness, with West Ham, top of the Premier League. The only time the second time, they've done it once before, actually. We're talking about this on the Sports. But what an achievement. 4 goals in the first when they beat Newcastle, 4 goals last night, albeit against 10-man Leicester. But even before they had a player sent off, I thought they were head and shoulders above Leicester, actually.
Amazing thing is for West Ham is, you could say, but they haven't got Lingard, so they're not as strong as last year. But I think they are, because Benrahma now looks towards the end of last season and the start of this season, he's unbelievable. Antonio, as we've seen over the past 12 months, 18 months, the way he's developed as an out-and-out centre-forward, a man up there on his own with players around him, his development, if he can stay fit, you just never know.
That's the problem.
Yeah, he's staying fit for West Ham. And they've not really strengthened elsewhere, have they? It's the same team. So, amazingly, they're still playing good football without Lingard.
But they need to strengthen.
It was great for them last year.
They need to strengthen. We're talking a bit later on. We're going to talk about should the sort of smaller sides in the Premier League, should they go out and out to try and win the League Cup or an FA Cup? Because obviously they feel weakened sides. West Ham, I think, don't have a squad big enough to go FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League, and Premier League as well. They definitely need to bring in players. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's hear from Mikel Antonio. He became West Ham's all-time top scorer in the Premier League last night. Afterwards, of course, he said he was delighted.
It would have been so nice to break it with a goal outside of the box. It would have been beautiful. It was just written in the stars, but it just wasn't right. It just didn't happen. But I've broken it at home in front of the fans. Amazing feeling.
Listen, I think he's a great player, Antonio. I thought his second goal, the way the ball got away from him, then he managed to stab it home, was fantastic. But West Ham fans phoned up the show last night. They love him, but they said we need another striker. I think they do. You can't just... He's not going to play the whole season. You're not going to get 40-odd games out of one season from Antonio. They need another. They do need to spend money.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know one of the things about West Ham, and it's brilliant. I really hope they have a special season this year. I mean that.
What's special?
I hope they really can push for that top 4 place. I really hope.
Tell me why you hope that about West Ham.
Because I do. I'm all for new clubs breaking into that top 4 and just upset everyone like Leicester did. Yeah, I think it's brilliant when that happens. One of the big guns misses out, or 2 of them.
I can understand.
2 of them miss. I just love it when it happens. But one of the things, I don't know what West Ham fans feel about this is, but I don't think it's the signing of paying 50, 60 million for a player is the problem here. I think what they seem to have is, but all the news I've been reading in the last few days is about Zouma going there, and they're not quite sure because the wages, he might have to get 120, 130 grand a week, and it'll upset the other guys, and he'll become the highest paid player at West Ham. Is that the biggest problem here? But West Ham have this wage structure, whatever it is, where they're sticking at that. Because Lingard must be on
120? He's my guess.
He must be. He's been at Manchester United a while now. He's had about 3 or 4 new contracts there since he's been there. And he was on fire at one point. So if he goes, he's going to be on that plus, yeah? So is this the problem they're having? But they can probably pay the transfer fee for some players, but they just don't want to pay them the wages what these players are wanting.
You've hit the nail on it. They don't want to. They can afford it, but they don't want to. That's the problem.
Which I admire them for in a way. Because footballers now,
it's always been a problem.
Some of the wages though now are getting ridiculous, Andy. It really is, and it has that roll-on effect down the divisions. If people in the Premier League, and what I mean by that, are not outstanding players, are racking up 130, 140, 150 grand a week. I mean, come on. I mean, where are we getting to here?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I want to hear from West Ham fans. So much to talk about, top of the Premier League. Who do you need to bring in? Realistic aim as well. What their realistic aim will be top 6. It wouldn't be top 4, would it?
No, realistically top 6, but it'd be great if they did.
Okay. Also want to hear from West Ham fans why you think top name players aren't coming into your club. Is it like Goughie said? I agree with Goughie. Wages are stopping that one happening. And also the London Stadium. Are you happy with it now? It was absolutely rocking last night, I'm led to believe, from what I saw on the box as well. 08717 223344, 08717 223344. This is Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Gough with WeBuyAnyCar.com. Sell your car in under an hour, leaving you with more time to enjoy the football.